So with Miami, the other factor right now for them is they currently owe their pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder, but it's top 14 protected. So if the Heat don't make the playoffs, they get to keep their draft pick. Pat Riley has never been somebody to tank, but they're only 3 games back from the 8th worst record in basketball, which would come with a 26% chance at winning a top 4 pick, a 6% chance at landing the number 1 pick. And that number 1 pick this year, Tom, it continues to be very clear that it's Cooper Flagg to me. He had 19 points on 11 shots this last game he played on Tuesday, 10 boards, 5 assists. He leads Duke in points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Duke has the number 1 defense in the nation, according to Ken Palm. He leads that defense as well. You saw him at that game on Tuesday. What were your takeaways with Cooper Flagg? Do you agree with me that he's very, very clearly the number 1 guy?
This guy was 17 a couple weeks ago. I can't believe that. He was by far the strongest, the best player on the floor in that game. And it was stunning how competitive this guy was. Every single play he was getting after it. He was looking over at John Shire for the play calls. He wasn't in the first half, he got in some foul trouble, but the strength that he has, the blocking shots, the way he can run your offense, the handle, he looks like, to me, like he can be a Jokic. He can be a guy who can be the fulcrum of your offense in the same way that we see with Zion, with Jokic, where it's like, you want point Cooper Flagg? He's good enough. What's great about going to Cameron Indoor, beyond the Cameron Crazies, it's an awesome place. If anyone has like, maybe I'll go this year, you got to go. It is an amazing, amazing place to watch a game. But one of the primary reasons why I love it is because the vibration of the court, when these guys are going at it, the place it's like a high school gym. And the seats, the bleachers that I was sitting on, I was like 5 rows up. I was sitting in these like wooden bleachers that are like, it feels like you're on the floor. And when Cooper Flagg is going downhill, and when he had that dunk, that poster on the pit big man, you felt it. You felt it, the strength that Cooper Flagg has. And he just turned 18. He went up a class to play at Duke this year, and then proved he's the best player in the nation. And Jeff Capel, whose father had ALS, which is part of the reason why we had this Hoops for ALS game, to raise awareness for ALS. My mother passed away from ALS, and so Jeff Capel and we started this committee to try to raise awareness through basketball. And John Shire, after the game, gave him a shout out to Jeff Capel and his late father. They were on the coaching staff together at Duke when Jeff Capel's father passed away from the disease. And Jeff Capel, after the game, was like, hey, I just want to say something. Like, the biggest difference between Duke this year and last year is the leadership of Cooper Flagg. The way that guy plays basketball, everyone is just a totally different player. They ramp it up because Cooper Flagg ramps it up. And the leadership that he has is the biggest difference between this team and last year. He didn't say it, but the Kyle Filipowski, Jared McCain team last year that I got a chance to see in person, it's like a whole different mindset when Cooper Flagg is running your offense in both ends of the floor. I mean, I'm telling you, like, if he was a free agent right now, if we had this thing where the draft was just completely abolished and we went to a free agent scenario for these guys entering the league, I don't know how much teams would pay for him, but he would command a huge contract with how good he is this young.
$30+ million for damn sure.
Oh,
probably more than that. Probably 40+.
40+ guaranteed from day one. The way
he's ready to play.
Yo,
he's ready.
He's running the pick and rolls.
Already, yes, exactly. He does everything. And he'll get better at it over the course of time, but like, he's already a high-level defender regardless of the level of competition. There's like a foundation you can rely on him in different positions defensively. Shot blocking, help defense, energy, rebounding, going around screens, switching, on ball against quicker guys, bigger guys. He's a great defender, period. Offensively, the versatility, plug and play into different roles. I mean, I know like when listeners might hear you say Jokic, you don't mean like elite savant passer necessarily. You mean the role, the construct. He can do the Zion thing, rumbling downhill, or you can put him at the elbows. You can put him anywhere. You can use him as a screener too. You can have him fly off of a screen into a handoff and just slingshot towards the rim like we've seen the Pelicans do with Zion over the years. He can be used anywhere. And
Great
and
passer, man. Great
dude,
passer.
he is a really good passer. And that's the thing with Cooper, man. It's that versatility. Like, he had a mid-range step back in that game. Like, the poster dunk is what went viral, but he had a lefty spin out of the post. He had some cuts. He scored off of screens. Like, just the level of versatility from this guy on both ends of the floor is so high level, dude. Like, it's insane. And he sets a tone for your team on top of that. Like, to me, look, the other prospects, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, these other guys that are going to be in the conversation, they're really good prospects, but they're not Cooper Flagg. The Cooper Flagg, to me, he's not moving off of number one. Something dramatic would have to happen for that to change.